Football records come and go, but some feats stand so far above the rest that they become immortalized in the sport's history. These records aren't just about numbers. They're a testament to the unmatched skill, endurance, and impact of the players who set them. Let's take a closer look at 5 insane records set by footballers that will never be broken and understand why these records are likely to remain unchallenged. 1. Lionel Messi's 91 goals in a calendar year, 2012. In 2012, Lionel Messi achieved something that many thought impossible, scoring 91 goals in a single calendar year across all competitions. Messi didn't just break the previous record of 85 goals set by Gerd Müller in 1972, he shattered it. This record was a product of Messi's incredible technical skill, consistency, and a playing style that few could match. His 79 goals for Barcelona and 12 for Argentina weren't just routine goals. They came in all forms: long-range screamers, impossible dribbles, delicate chips, and clinical finishes. Scoring over 1 goal per game is a feat reserved for the best, but Messi was scoring at over 1.3 goals per game, making him a nightmare for every defense he faced. Even with modern training methods and high-quality players, breaking this record seems unthinkable. Defenders today are stronger, faster, and backed by more tactical structure, which makes Messi's achievement even more surreal. As football moves towards an era of more balanced defensive play, Messi's record looks likely to stand as a monument to one of the greatest individual years in football history. Why it may never be broken. The demands of modern football are tougher than ever, with more games, higher intensity, and a focus on defensive tactics. To break Messi's record, a player would not only need to play almost every game of the year, but also score consistently at an unprecedented rate. While players like Cristiano Ronaldo and Robert Lewandowski have come close, none have sustained Messi's level of scoring across an entire year. 2. Sir Alex Ferguson's 13 Premier League titles with Manchester United. Winning the Premier League even once is a challenging feat, but Sir Alex Ferguson did it 13 times with Manchester United. His success spanned over 2 decades, from his first title in 1993 to his last in 2013. During this time, Ferguson built 3 or 4 entirely different teams, each with its own style and stars. From the legendary class of '92, with players like David Beckham and Ryan Giggs, to his later teams featuring Wayne Rooney and Cristiano Ronaldo, Ferguson adapted and evolved, ensuring that Manchester United stayed at the top of English football. In today's era of football, where managers face immense pressure and often lose their jobs after a couple of poor seasons, it's hard to imagine anyone replicating Ferguson's achievement. Football has become a high-stakes, short-term results business, and long-term managerial projects are increasingly rare. Ferguson's legacy isn't just about the titles, it's about his ability to maintain high standards, reinvent his team, and thrive despite the fierce competition. Why it may never be broken. The Premier League is more competitive than ever, with multiple clubs investing heavily in top managers and elite players. The idea of one manager staying long enough at a single club to win 13 titles is virtually unthinkable in today's football climate. Clubs now prioritize immediate results, and Ferguson's long-term success and consistency represent a bygone era that may never be repeated. 3. Just Fontaine's 13 goals in a single World Cup, 1958. When France's Just Fontaine scored 13 goals in the 1958 World Cup in Sweden, he set a record that no player has even come close to breaking in the decades since. What's more remarkable is that he did it in just 6 games. Fontaine wasn't even supposed to be the focal point of France's attack, but stepped up due to an injury to their star striker. His goal-scoring spree included 4 goals in a single game against West Germany in the 3rd-place playoff. Fontaine's record is a relic of a different era, where teams played fewer matches and high-scoring games were more common. Today's World Cup is more tactical, with teams fielding highly organized defenses and playing more conservatively. Scoring 13 goals in one tournament would require a player to average over 2 goals per game throughout the competition, an almost unimaginable feat given the level of talent and preparation in modern football. Why it may never be broken. In the modern World Cup, where matches are closely contested and teams prioritize defensive stability, scoring 13 goals would be an extraordinary feat. Most top scorers in recent tournaments reach around 5 or 6 goals, making Fontaine's record seem untouchable. Fontaine's achievement is a testament to a time when football was more open, and his record remains one of the most celebrated in World Cup history. 4. Pelé's 1,281 career goals. Widely considered one of the greatest greatest players to ever grace the pitch, Pelé's record of 281 goals in 363 games is often viewed as untouchable. His goal tally includes official club and international matches, as well as friendly games, which during his era held more significance than they do today. Pelé's career, which spanned from the 1950s to the 1970s, was marked by incredible scoring consistency. He could find the back of the net in any game, against any opponent, and his skill and athleticism were unmatched. In today's era, where club and international games are heavily regulated and counted separately, it would be nearly impossible for a player to reach Pelé's total. The physical demands of the game, as well as stricter tournament schedules, mean players have shorter careers and less opportunity to rack up massive goal tallies. While legends like Messi and Ronaldo have reached incredible goal numbers, Pelé's tally remains a bridge too far for modern players. Why it may never be broken: the sheer volume of games that Pelé played in his era, combined with his phenomenal scoring ability, allowed him to reach this unprecedented goal total. Today's players face tougher defenses, play fewer friendlies, and have more demanding schedules. Pelé's record is a reminder of an era when football was more fluid, and his legacy as a goal machine is likely to stand forever. 5. Cristiano Ronaldo's 134 Champions League goals and counting. The Champions League is the pinnacle of European club football, and scoring in this competition is considered one of the highest honors. Cristiano Ronaldo's 134 goals and counting in the Champions League isn't just an impressive number, it's an emblem of his consistency, resilience, and ability to perform in high-stakes situations. Across his career, Ronaldo has proven to be a big game player, scoring in finals, semifinals, and crucial knockout matches. He has set the benchmark for Champions League excellence, and his record continues to grow. Given the difficulty of the Champions League, breaking Ronaldo's record would require a player to be at the top level for well over a decade and consistently score against the world's best teams. Ronaldo's combination of athleticism, mental toughness, and relentless work ethic has allowed him to set a record that, even with his closest rival Messi in pursuit, may stand for generations. Why it may never be broken. To surpass Ronaldo's Champions League goal tally, a player would need to play in the competition at an elite level for over a decade, scoring in almost every match. The Europe's top competition are extraordinary, and his Champions League goal record is likely to remain unbroken. These records are more than just numbers. They represent the extraordinary talent, dedication, and uniqueness of the players who set them. From Messi's breathtaking goal-scoring year to Ferguson's reign over English football, these achievements have become immortalized in the sport's history. Each record tells a story of skill, grit, and a rare connection between player and the game itself. In a world where football continues to evolve, these records remind us of the greatness that has shaped the sport's past. While records are often made to be broken, these 5 achievements are so monumental that they may well stand the test of time, inspiring generations of players to come.